As a Christian, it's essential to approach the concept of trusting scientists with a critical and nuanced perspective. While scientists have made tremendous contributions to our understanding of the world, there are several reasons why Christians may find it challenging to trust them entirely. One primary concern is the inherent bias in the scientific community towards a naturalistic worldview. Many scientists adhere to the philosophy of methodological naturalism, which asserts that only natural causes and explanations can be considered when seeking to understand the world. This perspective often leads to a dismissal of supernatural or spiritual explanations, which are central to the Christian faith. Moreover, the scientific community's overemphasis on empirical evidence and data can lead to a neglect of other forms of knowledge, such as philosophical and theological insights. Christians believe that spiritual truths and moral principles are just as important as scientific facts, but these are often relegated to secondary status in the scientific discourse. This dichotomy can create tension between Christian values and the scientific worldview, making it difficult for Christians to trust scientists who prioritize empirical evidence above all else. Another reason Christians may be skeptical of scientists is the historical and ongoing controversy surrounding certain scientific theories, such as evolution and climate change. While these theories are widely accepted within the scientific community, they are often presented as absolute truths, leaving little room for debate or alternative perspectives. This dogmatic approach can be alienating for Christians who believe that these theories may not be entirely compatible with their faith. For instance, the concept of evolution can be seen as contradicting the biblical account of creation, leading some Christians to question the validity of the scientific consensus. Additionally, the scientific community's tendency to elevate science to a pedestal, often positioning it as the sole arbiter of truth, can be problematic for Christians. This elevation of science can lead to a form of scientism, where scientific knowledge is seen as the only reliable means of understanding the world. However, this ignores the importance of other disciplines, such as philosophy, theology, and ethics, which provide essential insights into human existence and the nature of reality. By neglecting these aspects, scientists may be overlooking critical dimensions of human experience, which can erode trust among Christians who value a more holistic understanding of the world. The media's portrayal of scientists and their findings can also contribute to the distrust among Christians. Sensationalized headlines and biased reporting can create the impression that scientists are unified in their opinions and that their findings are absolute truths. This can be misleading, as scientific debates and uncertainties are often downplayed or ignored in the popular media. Furthermore, the cultural and social context in which scientific research is conducted can also influence the results and interpretation of data. For example, research funded by organizations with vested interests can be biased towards specific outcomes, which can undermine the credibility of the scientific community. Despite these concerns, it's essential to acknowledge that not all scientists are atheistic or anti-Christian. Many scientists are Christians themselves, and they strive to integrate their faith with their scientific pursuits. These individuals can serve as bridge builders between the scientific and Christian communities, promoting a more nuanced understanding of the relationship between faith and science. By engaging in respectful dialogue and acknowledging the limitations of both science and faith, Christians and scientists can work together to foster a more comprehensive understanding of the world. In conclusion, while scientists have made significant contributions to our understanding of the world, there are several reasons why Christians may find it challenging to trust them entirely. The scientific community's bias towards naturalism, with emphasis on empirical evidence and tendency to elevate science to a pedestal, can create tension between Christian values and the scientific worldview. However, by recognizing the limitations and uncertainties of science, as well as the importance of other disciplines and forms of knowledge, Christians can engage with scientists in a more nuanced and respectful manner. Ultimately, a more holistic understanding of the world, one that incorporates both scientific and spiritual insights, can help to build bridges between the Christian and scientific communities, promoting a more comprehensive and inclusive understanding of reality.